I ask for the truth on behalf of Karisma Alejandra. That's what it says on the Facebook account. That's what I'll use. Assuming I pronounced it correctly there, Karisma. Concerning love issues, Karisma just wants to know whether you know what are the chances of anything really concerning that matter. We ask in the name of truth, right conduct, peace, love and non-violence. Blessed be to the truth always, of course, as the and any chance of finding love again and whatever that. So we'll just place the cards here, and then I'll just deal 3 cards. The first card we deal is in the position of it's past, present and future basically, which is recent past influence, present influence and immediate future influence, just there. So that's the crack. Let's just see what the first card is here, which will be the one that represents the recent past influence, which is just recently, as in the past 3 or 4 weeks or so, something like that. Just to reveal the card slowly there, not to reveal it too quickly there, just nice and steadily. And notice we've got the energy of the oracle. That's got a bit of an Egyptian feel to it, that, hasn't it? A bit like Thoth. I think it's the Thoth in the Eye of Horus. The Eye of Horus, of course, is the eye that was pricked out in battle and magically restored. That's why it represents restoration, rejuvenation and things. But in this particular case, it's just a bit more of a hint there that, as it implies on the card there, as you can see there, that really you should have been seeking wisdom and guidance from elders. I often think of that as, I don't know, like a relative. You know, ask your mother or your grandma, what did you do when you went through this, assuming they did. If they've been there and done it and got the same T-shirt as you, it's just got a different name written on it. And so what did you do about that? You know. So that's, I'm looking onto the blue. I've been doing a bit of work with certain things just lately, and getting blue and Tibetan Buddhism. The blue is purification. I suppose you could hypothetically lock it onto the rejuvenation thing there of the Eye of Horus, if that's what you want to do with that when you look at it. If that's what you want to do in your mind, you know. And this is what I'm sort of getting, and that although there's a lot of darkness in the background there, let's have a look and see what's going on now. I suppose now is the most important time of all to some degree, isn't it? But the question, when is now, is a good question to ask, isn't it? Do you know the answer to it? I don't know. Let's just flip this card here to see what it is. Oh, we've got serendipity there. Serendipity just indicating, as you know, or should do by now if you've seen enough of these readings of these cards anyway. It's just indicating that bright new prospects are on the horizon now. Is this oracle energy here, this Egyptian style oracle energy here, offering some form of living and learning sort of thing? Although there is another card I call the live and learn card, nevertheless, are you living and learning with another card instead? I don't know. That's an interesting thing. But bright new prospects are on the horizon. I can sort of relate to that in my circumstance to some degree, but in a different way. But either way, bright new prospects are on the horizon there. So is there a chance of love again, or a better chance next time, or whatever? Am I able to quit while I'm ahead, or will I be ahead so I can quit the next time? I don't know. But what's for the immediate future? Remember, this is the immediate future here, isn't it? That this card here. So let's just flip that over nice and slowly, not to disturb the energy there. Notice we've got the energy of the satyr. The satyr is the half man, half goat mythical creature that represents revelry and indulgence. The word Satan comes from the word satyr. That's where the word Satan comes from. So you can work out what that I suppose is. And although it's the devil card, it's just more to do with maybe offering up on the positive, offering up an opportunity for just overindulgence a bit, getting pissed a bit maybe, or hopefully nothing stronger. But maybe there's a party time just around the corner. What I'm sort of getting at is that there's this party time thing going on, which will offer up like an opportunity for meeting somebody again. I suppose that's an easy sort of educated guess type of thing, conclusion or whatever, or thing to come to under the prevailing circumstances. I want to pull out on about the blue, the Tibetan blue, rejuvenation and whatever. I'm tempted to pull out the called wisdom of the Buddha. The cards are it's all cartomancy anyway. This thing here, and it's I suppose a bit like affirmation card type things, aren't they? That's what they seem to be. But I don't think there's a bit more to it. I suppose if you want to think that, then that's what you'll think, which I suppose is enough to go by. I don't know. But let's just whip these out of this box here. I have to keep everything in the box, otherwise I don't know where anything is. We've got something. We've got all the different things here, and so we'll just give them a quick shuffle, maybe. But we're not going to go by. I suppose you could pick the top card, but I'll just give them a quick shuffle, and then we can just I suppose just spread them out a bit like this, and then just say, well, you know, which one do you want here? I'll just look away and then just pull one out. There, that one there seems to be wanting to come out but stuck. So we'll grab that one just there. Try that one, and just pop it there a minute, and then we'll just wrap that one up there, and then we'll see what we've got here. So we've got this is the, I suppose you could go by the picture and take a look at what picture you think, oh, I'll have that one, you know. But in this particular case, it's just, it's got this written on the back there, and it's to do with steadfast and protected. I don't know what that is, but the little thing underneath just says, it advises resolutely train yourself to attain peace. That's the Buddha's take on it. Resolutely train yourself to obtain peace. So I suppose that's to some point generic but common sense, and I suppose in that regard, steadfast and and protected is what you'll be. You'll protect yourself as well as keep away from everybody. Have no favourites and just hate everybody. And just keep away from everybody. Okay, you might miss the odd trick, but certainly you'll miss the negativity as well. So I suppose there's that behind it. You could argue. Or do you take risks and say, well, you know, I don't know. But certainly there's an opportunity for enjoying yourself, but nevertheless try and find peace. Well, sort of when it says find peace, I'm a sort of sort of locking on to, like, of course, the past hasn't been too good, and obviously having to learn from it, been there, got the t-shirt or whatever, or needing to seek a bit of wisdom and guidance from those who've obviously been there before you in that regard, has been of some significance, and finding peace because they're all not really nice people. You've got this sort of thing about being attracted to bastards. My grandma always used to say some women like rotters. You don't know why. They just like they prefer rotters over good people who give a damn about them. I don't know quite how that may fit in here, but certainly maybe that's what it is. Maybe a bit like my late grandma said 40 odd years ago. Maybe you like rotters, and it's just as simple as that. And that's just how it is. Yeah, it'd be about 40 odd years now. But that's not about me, it's about you. And so you'll find peace with that. Well, that, I suppose that's self-explanatory to some degree, but that's the advice that Buddha energy is giving there, as we sort of thought about the Tibetan the blue, the purification thing there. I got like a blue tinge on a Buddhist amulet that I've got. It's like as if it's illuminated. It's lit up in the mind's eye, of course, but you do see it. It's you know. I suppose a bit like how some people see chakras. Maybe it is there, but it's only there for the mind to see it. But there's nothing. It's not like got a battery on it or anything, lighting it up or anything. Or is it the colour of the metal that does it? I don't know. But either way, that's another story. So we'll leave this one at that, I think. We know. I think we know. We'll leave it at that just for now, until maybe next time we'll cast a dark shadow of supernatural truth over all of these cards here that for you, just for now, on this full moon, I've spoken.